Oh, what the heck happened? That's not the next one.
Whispers float in empty halls. Footsteps echo down the walls. Shadows break where secrets lie. Every echo holds a hidden sign. Blow the trace along the crime, a hush that haunts the night, a fear that lives in light. Unravel lines of twisted lies. In the dark, the story waits unseen.
And here we go.
Whispers float in empty halls. Footsteps echo down the walls. Shadows break where secrets lie. Every echo holds a hidden sign. Blow the trace along the crime, a hush that haunts the night, a fear that lives in light. Unravel lines of twisted lies. In the dark, the story waits unseen.
And here we go.
Hey guys. Let's see. Hey guys. I know. It's been tough. Deja vu. Yeah, I haven't been back for a while. Look at the EMF go off. Let me. It was doing that during my when I was reading the TED Talk thing. Let me go turn off my light in my hallway. I forgot. I don't know. We have 13 people here. Yeah, there was a lot of spikes. Kind of like there is now. Shouldn't be. I don't think it's from my phone. You're always the only one talking. Okay. Yep. Well, hopefully we have more people and everything. I don't want to have to go to TikTok. I haven't been there in like 2 months. Haven't been wanting to go there. Just have not wanted to. Hi, Ezekiel. What's up, dude? Ugh. Hey, I gotta find a new book. My book is like full. I got freaking tired all of a sudden. I'm having a hard time keeping my energy up for some reason. I don't know why. Shouldn't. I know I have books I think I have books here that haven't been used. I hope so. I hope I have. Yeah. He was bugging me during Ted's thing too. He was like, I had to edit it because he made me lose my spot putting his butt on the thing. Made me lose my spot twice. Oh, tomorrow is Tracy's birthday. Actually, let's see. What is 9:30 there? So 10:30, 11:30. So like will probably maybe still be here depending when it's her birthday. Yeah, I don't know. I've had a rough time. I had to have a healing done. Um and it helped a lot. My groin was really messed up too. Like my groin, my hip, my back. I had that surgery like about 4 years ago, and usually I'm pretty good, but I don't know. But she did the healing, and I felt better. I put a more padding on my chair. It's not too much padding, but it's better than it was. So hopefully. But yeah, I'm tired. I actually didn't get much sleep. And tomorrow is April Fool's Day. Tracy's born on April Fool's Day. That tells you everything. It tells you everything. Well, how we lose people. I don't know. I feel like I don't want to have to go to TikTok. Like, I'm so far behind on everything because I just couldn't even get up. I just couldn't even get up in my life, and now I'm behind on everything. So I have to come and work to try to keep my lights on. So yeah. So if you could make sure that you guys like old videos and stuff, and because my algorithm has slowed way down, and I'm yeah, this time off was not good for me at all, not good in the least bit. So I did get some new pins though, thank God, because all the pins I always pull out, they don't want to work for me. Sorry, Ezekiel, you're in the way, dude. You know that? You're in the way. And hopefully this air conditioner, it works good. It hasn't been cold. It's finally cooled down. That's another thing. It's finally cooled down to low 80s. It was like 90s and I was dying. Hopefully this new air conditioner will be better. It seems to be so far, but we actually haven't had hot days, too hot of days since I've got it. So fingers crossed on that. Oh, you changed your mind? Yeah. I guess the insurance didn't approve my mom's surgery, so she's not having her surgery, unfortunately. They're trying to push her for a full knee replacements, I guess. I don't know. So actually, after I finished, it took me like 2 days to do the TED talk, or not 2 days. Did it take me 2 days, Tracy, or did it just take me two different times? I think I did half of it. My brain was like scrambled because of all the noise. And so then I didn't feel good and I laid down. I got up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and wrote more. And then I was like, oh, I got to do the rest the next day. So it took me a lot longer to get it out than I wanted to. Because the noise is so loud in this case. I keep questioning every little thing. So there's that. It was because it kept draining me, and then even when I read it, I felt sick at the end, like ungrounded, like it was just a lot, especially since I haven't been working that much. Like it's like all my energy went away. I don't know. The EMF is going freaking nuts. I'm pretty sure it's not my phone. My phone is pretty much far away from it, so it shouldn't be doing that, but it was doing that when I was recording too. I kept seeing it out of my glasses. Ezekiel, what are you doing? I'm actually already feeling ungrounded now. So, but yeah, my healer, thank God for her. She helped a lot. Gave me some of my energy back. Plus, it cooled down. Plus, my groin got better. It's starting hurting today though. So, actually, I didn't get much sleep last night for some reason. I don't know if I drank coffee too late or what I did. What I did. I probably need to go get something now. Yeah, I don't know. I hope it's not too confusing. It's pretty detailed. I did pull cards at the end to validate it because I needed to. The cards were pretty much validated everything and all right. So there's that. They took me through the thing twice, but they added more detail the second time. So that was interesting. Yeah, Tracy knew like already because I sent it to her and I was like, "What do you think? What do you think of this?" I haven't actually done a TED Talk in a while or channeled him in a while or done an auto write in a while for that matter. I actually, now that I think about it, I probably should have done a random auto write for world events and I didn't. So probably should have done that. I need to do one of those. Those always do really well. It was the spiral, not the coffee. Last night, and plus there was a new show called CIA on Prime, and it has the guy from Lucifer, and so I got to watching that. We all know how sexy he is, so that kept me from sleeping. I fell asleep for like an hour or so, and then I woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep. So, because my nights are all jacked up because of Starlight, but hopefully once I get caught up, I can work on the room and fix that situation. But yeah, people don't understand how much I spiral over cases. It's ridiculous. And right now, my scheduling app is not working because I have to pay it. So it said I had a schedule. So I don't know if anybody here is scheduled or what, but I can't see it or get to it. So I'll hopefully get that fixed tonight. Yeah. So I know I fell asleep for a minute and then for some reason, like, I don't know, I got into it and I couldn't go back to sleep. Not like I can't rewind it or anything, but I just couldn't. So Tracy was still up, surprisingly. And I just couldn't get my butt up and do what I needed to do. So there's that. But I only got like 4 hours of sleep. I don't know. I think I'm starting to come down for my coffee. I had coffee earlier, and I should have made some before we came here tonight. Yeah. So Tracy, how old are you gonna be? 35 again? And then the EMF started going, or not the EMF, the REM pod started going off at like. It started going off at the night of that I was doing the channeling. I think it was trying to get, and then or it was like the next day. I think they were trying to get me to put it out because I was questioning putting it out. I almost didn't because again, the narrative is so loud. I question myself a lot. So the REM pods started going off. I think they were trying to tell me to do that. And then this morning it started going off again, but it was like the temperature gauge. So they were being really kind of pushy. But according to what I saw, what the astrology is saying, what some of the cards have said, she's got to be either in that community or really close to that community on some kind of property that's been being worked on or something, a bit like no one's there. I don't know how it makes sense, but that's what like the astrology chart is showing. That's what I've been seeing. That's what the EVPs have said. That's what the cards have said. So I don't know. So she's not far away. She's not in Mexico. I don't think she's in like anywhere random. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to because like people don't understand the pressure of this work and being wrong, and I'm not trying to point fingers. Like I just described what I saw in the auto write. I didn't really say who. It hasn't changed from my original ping and from everything I've gotten. Just the timeline is kind of straightened out, and there was more details added. There's like I saw things clearer. There was more details, more specifics. That's basically it was basically the same thing. Yeah, some sort of new, like, so either a house is being worked on, like, and being sold, or like a new construction site. I know there's those around there and interesting. Up the street from our house, it doesn't match what I was seeing though, the kind of house, but there is one that I pulled up to during the live, and I was like, I feel weird here. And it was weird because FBI went there the next day. Oh, that was weird. So I think that's why, like, I haven't kept going up there, because I can't, like, for me, I can't, like, point to a house and be like, yeah, that's it. I don't think she's as far as the construction site over by their house. That's where I got the sickest though, but it could be there was an accident there. It could be that. I don't know. So, no, don't you dare. Don't you dare go start things. No, Ezekiel. No. I see what you're doing. Don't do it. You stay right here. You stay right here. You don't go fight with him. You don't go fight with him. You be a good boy. You don't go chase your brother and be mean. No. You're supposed to love each other. Okay. Thank you. For these ones, I'm not doing too many cards. I'm just gonna do like some nice guidance cards to go along with your question. I don't want to like do hours of cards because I just don't have it in me. So that's why I didn't offer the in-depth cards again. So, Ashley. Yes, I know, but I didn't do this for you to bug me. I just don't want you to chase your brother and be mean. Why you and why you have a problem with him all of a sudden? I don't know, Neo. I don't know if they're like just weird over me or what. Him, Neo, and Roscoe. Ow! Why are you biting me? Rude. So is your name Ashley? Ashley Arnold is what I'm guessing. All right. Do you want to ask now? I don't think anybody else is getting one right at the moment. So we can do your question now if you want to. And like intuitive guidance is like guidance about your life, and it's about possibilities. So the most likely possibility, you still have free will. I like to let everybody know that. So a lot of my predictions and stuff do come true, but you still got free will. So, well, I work off of questions. That's what I use for the energy to ping. So you can just form whatever you're wanting to know into a question. That's just, I don't pluck things out of thin air. I have to have something to connect the energy to. Just like when I do mediumship, I use a picture. This way, I use a question. So if you can just form your guidance, the guidance that you're needing. Okay, which one do you want? Which question are you wanting? So, do you mean like your cat's on the other side, or you like lost them somewhere and you need to find him? Because lost on the other side would be like mediumship. So just form what you're wanting into a question. Like the most thing that you need help with into a question that's not mediumship. Are the wings that's scrolling across on the bottom? If you would like to get in line. That EMF is going crazy again. Okay. Yeah, that would be mediumship. So I do mediumship on pets. You can get a 20-minute. I love connecting to pets. So I just lost my cat. I totally understand. So But if you want to use if you wanted to do cards, I do have the Rainbow Bridge cards for if you would like to do that for your guidance cards, or you can pick guidance. So just let me know what you want to do when we get to that part. As far as the love this year, so it's still, there's a reference to 3. Have you been single 3 years, or was your last relationship 3 years, or is there a reference to 3 in some aspect with relationships? The biggest thing I'm getting is this is still about self-love, self-growth, and not to look. I don't know if you've been on dating apps, but I'm hearing get off the dating apps or quit looking in that direction, because I don't feel the person that you're going to find is going to be online. It's not going to make it across that way. So, September, okay, so September is highlighting for some reason. I don't know if it's a shift or what it is, but then 2027, like the beginning of 2027. Okay, so I thought so. Single 3 full years. Okay, good. So you still have a little bit of growing. It's like it's still not time. So when it comes to love, like you have to understand we have to be in an energetic space, in a vibration, and the right timing to meet the person we're supposed to. And we pick that person before we were born. So basically, the universe has to come together to put you guys together. So I don't know if you've been on dating apps or you've been looking in that direction, even if it's been a little bit. They scare me now. They didn't used to, but they do now. Hey, Mandy. And I don't know if you could just be like looking to talk to people, right? This still feels like a growth or a self journey. Like you're still in that healing self journey stage. Like it's not time yet. Now September does highlight, but it feels like this relationship that's going to come in is going to be more of like a friendship that grows into something else. So there might be a meeting or something happens in September, but I don't feel until like the beginning of 2027. Oh, so you do get on the app and then you end up deleting it. Okay. So Spirit's just validating that, like, it's just, you're not going to find love on there, just to kind of stay off there, because, like a lot of the people in there are like low vibration, right? And sometimes, now I'm not saying that people can't find the love of their life on there. Sometimes it can, just depending. I don't feel like that's where your person is. It feels like, I don't know if you meet them through a friend of a friend or an acquaintance or something like that. It's going to be a random thing, but you're not in that space yet. Like there's still growth, there's still self-love, there's still all of that. And when you're not looking for it, that's when it's going to pop up. So it's still kind of that feeling of you've got to still be okay with being alone. It's all in kind of, I'm hearing it's all in kind of what we get used to. So we're not at that time yet, but I do feel like September highlights, but it's more like you meet somebody, you become friends, but nothing really ticks up until beginning of 2027. If that makes sense. So this is still a focus on you. Does that make sense? But it feels like you're gonna meet somebody like happenstance, just being out or through a friend of a friend or something like that. And then again, it feels like it starts off as friendship and it grows from there. Like September really highlights for this year, but like next year, like the beginning of the year, like January, February, well, you can't, they're not gonna land on your doorstep. So that's what I always tell people. But you don't really want to look for them. So you could meet them at the grocery store. You can meet them at a birthday party, like from somebody. Like it feels like maybe you go somewhere. Like if you get invited by one of your friends or an acquaintance to go somewhere, then go. That's basically it. I'm not saying go out and just start looking for people. You still need to focus on yourself right now. It's not time. You still have a lot of self-growth. It's just not the right time for it right now, not the right energy right now. Eventually, like, there could be some stuff come up around September time. If you get invited to anything in September, go. Okay? So you're not going to look for it. It'll come to you. But unfortunately, there's no stork for the love of our life to be dropped on the doorstep. I've been single for 13 years and I'm happy that way. I would take a robot at this point, but yeah, I think people scare me these days. So, yeah, self self-care, self-worth, self-love, growth, healing, all of that. Um and then again, if you get invited anywhere, again, September highlights, it feels like it starts as a friendship and then something else goes. Yeah, go get a new kitty cat if you want. If you don't have any other cats, and like, sometimes our pets leave so that we can bring in others. So, for your guidance, for your cards, would you like my Rainbow Bridge cards for your kitty, or do you want like guidance cards for yourself? Art on Wings, I'm not doing free questions, love. Sorry. I mean, that too. That includes self-love, right? Having a good glitter pickle, and if you don't currently have a pet, healing from that, sometimes it's helpful to get a new one. So, totally up to you. Sometimes if you already have a kitty, sometimes they need another kitty. So, you want, for your guidance cards, do you want the my Rainbow Bridge cards, or do you want cards for yourself? You don't, I don't know if Justice did that right now. You don't want the where do you have an orange kitty, or have you ever had an orange kitty? There is no replacing them, though. That's the thing, what people don't understand. We don't actually replace them. They come into our lives for the time that they're supposed to. They leave, they go to the other side. Sometimes they leave so that another cat can enter our life. Like, their time on earth with us ends, and it's time to open another space for somebody that they connect, another soul that we're supposed to be with. So they leave so that others can come in, because others need love. And we always get the cats and animals that we're supposed to have. We have soul contracts with all of them. So there's no replacing them. It's just opening your heart space to love another. That's what sometimes why they leave. They still know that you love them, and they still understand how this works. So there is no replacing them. So yes, for your cat on the cards. Have you ever had an orange kitty? I keep seeing an orange kitty, so I don't know if you've ever had one or if this is a future cat for you. It's scrolling across the bottom. I'm answering questions and doing cards. Yeah, so pets leave when they're supposed to, and they make space for us to love others, and sometimes they come back. But if one enters your life, or if you have the urge to go look, it's for a reason. So if you have the urge to just kind of look for one, it usually means one's going to come in that you're supposed to have. Or if one enters your life, don't say no, because cats do find us. That's the thing about cats, is they're very spiritual. They do enter our lives because cats are protectors of the astral plane, of our hearts, of, they're very different in how you see like the cat distribution system. Like, that's legit. Like, cats do find us. Dogs can too, but it happens a lot with cats. So keep that in mind. Okay, I would keep an eye out for an orange one, because I keep seeing like the orange tiger type kitty, like kind of like how Libby is. I don't know if you've seen her, but orange tabby is what I'm getting. They do have females and they do have males. So I don't know. She's a female. But yeah, you have one that crosses your path, then there you go. No, there is no feeling guilty. Like, they know your soul contracts, and there's always that connection to the other side with them. So you always have that connection, and they always know that like you have enough room in your heart to love other animals. And usually there's a soul contract, like, and usually they connect to that animal. Do you know what I mean? So, if you have the urge to look, it's time to go look, because there's one waiting for you that you're supposed to find, and you'll know when you see it. I keep seeing an orange one. So, did you say you want to? I don't know. You keep saying yes for the cat. So I don't know if you're talking about, you're answering me, or you want your cards to be the Rainbow Bridge ones, or you want like some guidance cards, because I have also my spicy cards and my regular guidance cards, but I have the Rainbow Bridge if you want like message from in that way from your cat. We can do those. I'm pretty sure that's what you're saying yes to, but I just want to make sure. Okay. And what's your cat's that passed name? Okay. If I have room to put him here, my cat is in the way right now. Speaking of, so what's your cat's name so I can, say it while I'm shuffling? Tinky. Okay. You had my paw print done. So I don't know if you had the paw print or you thought about it, but that mark holds more than memory. It holds my soul. I still watch over the pack. So even from the other side, I guard those I love, furred, feathered, or human. I got excited over the little things. A walk, a treat, you, that was everything. So any kind of little things, pets, whatever. You whispered my name. So even after I was gone, your voice brought me peace. I don't know if you've talked to her or said her name. You knew when it was time. Even if it broke your heart, your soul recognized my moment and made the last act of love. So I don't know if you did that as well. Visitations and dreams. I don't know if you've had a dream. This could be in the future. When you see me in your dreams, it's not imagination, it's a visit. I come to remind you that love never ends. Pay attention when you wake. I was the boss. Even if I was small, I ran the house, and you knew it. You carry a piece of me. So in your heart, my spirit lives on. We're never truly apart. And sometimes this can be like if people do ashes or something like that too, but I knew when you were sad. I always felt it, and I tried to help, even with just a look or a paw. We've lived many lives together. Different bodies, different stories, but always I found you. I was your first, your forever. You never forget your first soul pet or the one who stayed the longest. I slept by your feet. I was your quiet protector. I had a big personality. You called me a handful, but I made life interesting, didn't I? Rimpod, I know you still talk to me. Every time you whisper my name, I feel it and I listen. Rimpod's going off. That's the temperature one. You are my person. From the first look to the last breath, I chose you and I still do. I send you signs. I visit through memories, feathers, butterflies, flickering light, songs, or the way the wind stirs. And just the right time, I find little ways to reach you always. We chose each other again. Before we were born, we made this contract. The goodbye was sacred. That final look, that touch, it was a ritual of love. And one more. You made a space for me. A shelf, a frame, a candle. I see it, I feel it, I thank you. This is my deck. This is my Rainbow Bridge deck that I had made in Ginger's memory. Rimpod, there's from your kitty, Rimpod, EMF, everything's going off. It's crack-a-lackin'. Crack-a-lackin'. Yeah, it's my Rainbow Bridge deck. It's available in my PayHip store. But they're made. I wish I could find a way to do them cheaper. Like if everybody bought them in like a group, we could make them cheaper. But they're made like deck by deck. Yeah. I still have not pulled them for myself. I have a hard time with that. Well, she made the REM pod go off because that timing is not a coincidence. Just saying. So yeah, consider going to look and see how you feel. Sometimes they do usually send us a new one. So, you know, if it's time, if it's meant to be, it'll be. And they send them to us. Crack-a-lackin'. I have never had that happen during a pet thing before. That's pretty interesting. You're welcome. That would be cool. I was just thinking about her, Tracy. Don't make me cry. Yes, they do send us new pets. Yep. We have soul contracts with our pets anyways. So, you know, we always get the pets we're supposed to have when we're supposed to have them. There's always a soul contract there. So never say no when a new pet tries to enter your life or whatever. Or there comes an opportunity or you feel a nudge to look or, you know, whatever. Yeah. We need to do probably another Rainbow Bridge night. Oh, they don't like. It's not like they hide in dimensions. Like they can visit us anytime they want to. Like people don't understand the Earth intersects with the other side, so it's just a higher vibration. So literally, they can visit us anytime that they want, and they usually do. I don't feel my pets or see the signs, but everybody's different in the way that they feel them or sense them or whatever. But that's confirmation. I've never had that happen during a pet thing that we've been talking about. So that's pretty interesting. Unless it's just REM pod night, but the timing is very interesting. I'm trying. I don't know if this will work. I haven't used it in no. Ah. Oh wait, did it not turn off? Shit. Did it turn off or turn on? What did I do? I'm trying to turn off the air conditioner. You're welcome. They can do anything a regular person can do. Like a regular spirit, they're just energy, just like a regular spirit. They can do anything that a spirit can do. Set off REM pods. They can set off. Obviously, they can set off those things. They can turn on the lights. They can do anything. The EMF is just crazy lately. I mean, when I was doing the last video, I kept seeing it like go off in my glasses. Yeah, they can. They can do anything a regular spirit can do, for sure. Yep. EMF is going nuts on me. Yeah. That was for you, because notice how it stopped now? Very, very possible. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. I know, buddy. I know, buddy. Yeah. Just because I see your name doesn't mean you have to do that. Dude, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna fix that right now. I didn't have the money to fix it earlier. I'm actually gonna fix it right now if you still want to schedule. Were you the one that came and joined the group tonight? Because somebody said that someone told them about me on my the heck is it called? Me and Tracy were just talking about that because I normally don't have people like come in and be like, "Hey, check out this person on YouTube," you know? I'm trying to freaking I don't know why this is being done. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how to pay it because it's oh shoot. I don't know what the CBC is on it. Oh, that's not you? Huh. It's interesting. I got to get a new Cash App card. I lost my Cash App card a long time ago. We still haven't got a new one. Oh, who's your sister? Oh, come on. Don't do that now. But yeah, I love my pet readings. My pet readings are really fun. Pets come through very clearly. Okay, it should be fixed now. With your question. It's like I said, I haven't been working and so everything's behind. So was it you that tried to schedule? Because it said somebody tried to schedule and I don't know. Should be good now. Did you ever find that other item that we talked about? Yeah, you can just send me an email for if you I still do the email question. So if I'm not live, which I probably have to be, but yeah, well, okay, so my private readings I do Wednesdays and Fridays. Did you pay? Because sometimes if the stupid thing isn't working, it won't take a payment. Because I don't think I have a schedule. What did you schedule for? I want to make sure it's there. Because if I don't pay for the subscription, it won't schedule you or it won't charge you because you're supposed to pay when you schedule, kind of thing. So if it's tomorrow, it's not there. I don't know what day you scheduled for. Not Friday. So it might not have went through. Especially if it didn't ask you for payment. But it's all fixed now because of your question. That was the one thing I needed to do tonight besides crazy electric. Keep the lights on. Okay. REM pod's beeping again. Next Wednesday the 6th. Did it charge you when you scheduled? Like did you have to pay? Because if you didn't, then next Wednesday is not the 6th. Next Wednesday is the 8th. Monday is the 6th. Okay, let me see. Did it charge you when you're on there, but did it charge you when you scheduled? If it didn't, you could just send it through whatever privately, because I've had that happen before. Because I checked and there was no payment, so it didn't charge you. Okay, yeah, that's probably because it wasn't paid. They do that. Let me see. How long of a reading were you doing? So you can just do it. You can just do it privately. I have you on here. Let's see. It was so it was 40 minutes. So I'm just gonna type it in here so we don't. So you can send this to my Cash App, and then you'll be good to go. Because I can't fix it through the website. It's okay. Do you want me to cancel it and you redo the booking? It's the 8th. Make sure you can fast forward to catch up the chat. So if you want me to cancel it, I can cancel it and you can reschedule, or you can just send it through my Cash App. Whatever's easiest for you. Just tell me what's easiest, because I can cancel this one and you can reschedule it and pay through the website if you feel more comfortable with that, or you can just send me the amount through my Cash App, whatever works, and then we can just keep you on here. Either or is fine with me, and that helps a lot because yeah. Okay, so you want me to cancel this one then? I can cancel it. Okay. All right, I canceled it. You can just reschedule it. It's all good to go now. I fixed it with your question. And it was only like $14, but I don't completely, yeah. All this time off I didn't need to be taking. I was like so stressed out. I was telling Tracy, I was like, oh my gosh, like I have no energy. I think I'm dying. And so I reached out to my healer. I was like, can you please just do healing? You haven't done healing on me in so long. Can you please do one? I think I've been overdoing it between that and the heat. Like everything just like my adrenal system, everything. I don't know. I just could not like get up and do anything. It was bad. I didn't even check the astrology. I usually do. So, okay. Yeah, you can just go reschedule through the website. It's all fixed. I canceled it. So, yeah, that is the 8th. So you can my calendar is completely open, so Wednesdays and Fridays. Tracy, have you ever seen the AMF do this on a live before? I mean, I know that it spiked before, but this is wild. How much it's spiking tonight. I don't think it has anything to do with my phone. I think my phone's far enough away. Yeah. Yep. And I think it's orange, but whatever kitten you're drawn to or crosses your path is the way that you go. Have you seen the lifeboat, Tracy? Someone was saying the host of the lifeboat on YouTube says that basically what I'm saying in my readings. So I don't know if you've seen that one. Might be something to check out. May help my ballot. Maybe may help my brain. My brain from questioning everything. What are you looking at, Violet? Violet is looking at like nothing. What's up with you? She's laying on the floor looking randomly at the wall. Yeah, I was like struggling. Well, maybe that's the one to check out. I don't know. And the thing about channeling with him is he's usually really accurate. He's been inaccurate in all the cases. He does sometimes mention other cases, but like I've had him bring in future stuff, like Lincoln Riley, he brought in that future case. But usually he's really accurate and really like specific and vivid with the channelings. So that's why I like to use it, especially on crime cases. And he's usually right on. He's the one that I channeled that predicted the whole Lincoln Riley thing before it ever happened. I was wild. Oh, I don't know. Someone just mentioned him in the comments on the video, that's all. That Ziggy keeps jumping my gate, so I'm getting mad. And he can't hear me because he's deaf. My dog. He's kind of annoying me right now. Hi, Violet. It's okay, baby girl. You're old. My old girl. My old girl. Alright. I know, we really need to move on from this case anyways. Like, I don't think there's anything else. I want to try to put the astrology together. I was trying to do that today, but the way that I, like, wrote everything down and saved it, it's confusing. So, I was trying to put it together so I could, because I wanted to show you guys, like, on the charts and stuff and kind of, like, break it down. And it's just going to be a simple thing. I'm not going to go into all the degrees and all that. But, yeah, I think I need to go on to another case, because there's lots of other cases and there's only so much you can get on these cases, on her case. There's only so much you can get. And so this case is just hard. I think it's because of the Leo and the Aquarius stellium, like, for people to get away from. That's that Leo that's her moon in Leo, that's why. And what I learned from the astrology too is, like, the moon in Leo in the 11th, if I remember right, it's like people are taking off the long distance theories when it's actually not. Like, it's closer to home, but everybody's like pushing it out or saying this group's involved, that group's involved, cartels involved. Like, I saw one psychic talking about she's a remote viewer, and I was just curious, like, oh, what's she getting starts off, I hear the cartel. I'm like, okay, bye. What would the cartel want with an 84-year-old woman? It makes no sense. Mom, I've only had 2 dreams of her. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There's stuff in the chart that literally is talking about all the misdirection and people like going in all different directions and having all these theories and all of this. Like, it's literally in the chart for this kind of crazy case, and it's like, don't listen to the narrative. I work on any case. I'm usually drawn to the cases, so I'll work on any case that I'm drawn to. Like, they usually pick me. I don't pick them. I'm open for people to send me requests, but it really just depends. I never get to my request because something always pops up with another case that I'm drawn to. I would like to work on more Arizona cases, so that I could actually go and have more physical experience. There was one, but I guess they found her. Passion, I think, was her name. I think she was the one found in the oh gosh. Hang on. Sorry. I don't know how to fix that to have something else when I pause it come up. No, I mean, look, there's always some kind of corruption somewhere, but in this instance, there's nothing involved with the cartel. It was just made to look that way. The weapon wasn't even usable. It was like mix matched apparently with the holster. Can't use it with the gloves. Like, yeah, passion. So I guess they found her in a canal. So I was gonna work on that, but I think they already found her. So I would like to work some more Arizona cases that I can get to, maybe Tucson or something like that. Because it would be nice to. I would love if I ever get my dog trained, but I just like the experience of being able to feel things. Because, like, I think with Nancy, I learned a lot with, you know, pulling way out and following different energies, but then feeling her energy and pulling back in, and then getting to the point where it's like I can't go any further because I feel like I'm leaving her. So that was really interesting. And then feeling places that he is familiar with and goes to, and like how I got nauseous at where he used to work, and how I've had the stroke feeling in their neighborhood. Like, it's interesting feeling those kinds of things. So, I would like to try to work more Arizona cases, but really, I wish the people that were at Nancy's would go home. They all came back today. Like, I don't get it. This case is not going to be solved for a while. It's just, unfortunately, I think there's some aspects that's going to keep it from kind of being solved for a while. So I'm not getting anything to like at least July time frame anyways. And everything has timing. So it's not like I'm just gonna be able to drive to the house and walk on the property or whatever. That's the other thing. I know, Tracy. So I looked for our name to be approved, and I still haven't got a thing on it being approved. And I was gonna see if maybe I'm missing the email or something. I don't know how to check on that. Yeah. So I gotta get Justice to work because he needs his job. I think actually I need to talk to Sheridan was looking for grants or something. Just waiting for that special thing to happen in the next couple months, Tracy. Or special things. What with our name? I know, it told me like, 4 weeks, and it's been way long. I don't see anything on... I want to try to get on John Edwards' thing and try to get a reading. I can't remember the name of the place to like check it. Because I'm like, maybe it could be on one of my, like, other inboxes or something. But I need to figure out what the name of that place was again. But I think I need to do more auto writing with my cases. More channeling that way. It's harder to do those, but I think I need to. Well, I know. Do you remember the name of the website? So I can check the website or look for the website in the email. Well, the other thing too from last year. So yeah, no, the email's going crazy tonight. I thought maybe it's my phone, but I don't know. But if you can remember the website, I'll check the website or I'll search it. Maybe I did something wrong, but I don't think so. No, it was just for the name. It wasn't for the nonprofit. It was for us to register the name. Anyways, we just need to look at that again. We need to figure out what it was because I don't remember. I need to check on it because it's been too long and it's kind of getting on my nerves. Excuse you. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, just whatever. I need to check. We need to check on that. What are you doing, buddy? You taking over the screen again? Oh my gosh. But it said like 4 weeks, not like 12 weeks. So, I mean, I just need to, even if I search I could have missed the email. Oh, wait. It might be in that other email. The one that we made. Now I don't remember what the name of that email was. Crap. What was it? It was, fuck. Do you remember what it was? Crap. Divine Justice something. Divine Justice, it was more than Divine Justice though. It was oh man, that's pretty bad when I don't remember the email. Because it logged me out. I know, but I don't remember what our email something Divine Justice. Oh, do you? Okay. Where did I probably wrote it down somewhere too. Let me see. Why didn't I write that down? I thought I did. Or put it in my messenger thing, which is where I usually save stuff. It's something else. It's not just divinejustice@gmail. It's something else. Yeah. Well, it looks like I didn't write it down like a dummy. I thought I would save. Oh, well, I'm just doing readings tonight, but we're just chatting while we're waiting for anybody to get any readings. Tomorrow I may have to go to TikTok. I don't want to, but I'm glad you wrote it down. I thought I did. Might be in this one. I don't know. The last few months feel like a blur to me. Yeah, it's something else. I can't feel life. My brain can't remember. Oh, quit barking at her. She's lived here for like 4 years. I always bark at Xena. I don't know why. They're weird. It's okay, Cheyenne. Cheyenne! Jesus. It's okay. Calm down. Chill out. I thought I wrote it down somewhere. Divine Justice Mission. That's the word I couldn't think about. Mission. Divine Justice Mission @gmail.com. Okay, let me look. Oh, shit. I'm glad you wrote it down. I need to write that down for myself, I think. What, baby? It's the mission I can't remember. Pretty good. I'm not. Why is it saying it doesn't? Couldn't find a Gmail account. What? That's right. Divine. Maybe I spelled it wrong. I did. Can't do nothing with my cat here. He's in the way. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Save. I can't get to anything, dude. Why do I have to verify something? So dumb. I never did that before. Why I have to verify my shiznick? One 193 92 192 1. Okay, that probably that website looks familiar. I'm gonna check our web. I was checking the wrong email. Yeah, those that have been here do, but I don't put it out as much because I get hate for it. And I just got tired of explaining myself, so I'm kind of like not straightforward with it anyways anymore. What is this? Okay, I've unlocked access and let me into it then. Why is it not letting me in? This is dumb. Wait for a few seconds and go back to the service you were trying to use. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is. Oh, March 17th, girl. We got it approved. Now we gotta pay $10. Been approved. Please follow the link to submit payment if your email reader does not allow you to click copy and paste. It's $10 at the payment portal, filing number, blah, 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 blah. All right, so we got our trade name now. It'd be nice if I looked at the wrong thing. Random question. When you are becoming more accustomed and comfortable with your glyphs, the bottom also start falling out of your life? I mean, the bottom's been falling out of my life for 13 years, so yeah, but I've also been in a really tough astrological thing. So it's just you have to kind of go through like a dark night of the soul kind of thing. Well, it's not too, at least it wasn't like in February. At least it was still this month that it was approved, because that would be really bad if we waited all that time. So we got approved. I didn't even think to check this email. I'm so dumb. Like, I kept checking the other one. So I wish we would have done like investigations, divine justice investigations at the end of it. I was thinking about that. I wish we would have done that, but oh well. That's the one that's approved, so we got to use that one. So I just have to pay $10, and then I don't know what our next thing is. What do we have to do next after that? That's the process that you know about, because my brain isn't going to work. We should have added investigations to it though. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, but do we have to wait weeks after that? We can have multiple dark nights of the soul. And we also go through like hard times astrologically. Like, I don't know. Saturn just got out of my second house, but it still feels like it's there. I mean, what do you think, Tracy? You think we should just leave it? Or do you think we should add investigations to it? Or should we just leave it? I really like. I never realized that Dylan's mom is doing the like dog training thing. I think that's so awesome, and I think it's because she had such a hard time getting dogs for her own for her son's case. I think that's really cool. Be nice if we could get in with somebody like that to help us with training justice. Well, good thing I checked that email. I forgot all about that email. How long do we have to before we have to pay for it though? Do we have a time limit on that? Because this has been since the 17th. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I didn't even know about that. I think in his readings though, back when I did his readings, didn't I say she was going to do something like that or something like that was going to happen? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure it came in that there was going to be some sort of organization or foundation or something. I can't remember. So many years ago. Feels like forever ago. He was a very easy spirit to communicate with. He was very easy and very clear. Do what? He was because he was the one that gave me the dream, but he also showed it to me in visions when I went back and saw. Yeah. He showed me who did it and where he was at. And I wish I would have remembered I had a stupid map. I would have contacted her myself. But back then I wasn't contacting anybody because I was like, I know she wasn't very open because there was a lot of psychics that made just a mess out of that case. So, yeah. She might not have been open to listen because of that, but because there was a whole debacle. Is that the right word? Yeah, he reminds me a lot of Elijah. I loved communicating with him. He just had really good energy and he was very clear and communicative, Wish somebody reminded me I had a map though, because I totally forgot about all that. Should just use that instead of continuing to try to locate because I had it. He was the first one that used the spirit balls. Yeah, they did. And I know the ones too. So that's why I kind of didn't do anything about it. I should have though. I had specific location. So but yeah, he was the very first one that used the balls. I remember getting like all excited. Just a good spirit. Just a good soul there. And Noah, yeah, I think they're a huge part of my team. Noah still comes in the EVP. He comes in the EVP a lot. He came in the EVP at Tombstone. We were over there investigating. He came in here. I'm pretty sure so it's either him or Ethan that said I miss Jack. And I was like, why would Noah say Mrs. Jack if Jack is allegedly responsible? unless he just misses the connection that they had and he forgives him anyways. Or it could be Ethan. I don't know if Ethan and Jack were, because I think about, I was the only other Jack I was thinking about was it Maddie's boyfriend? Which one was Jack's? Was that Maddie's boyfriend or Kaylee's boyfriend? Because that was my other thing. Maybe it was Ethan, but I don't know if he really knew him that well. I don't know all of them. Oh yeah, but it sounded like Noah's voice, but I don't know really what Ethan's voice sounded like. But I always recognize Noah's voice in the EVP because, or what I think it would sound like, anyways. It always sounds the same. If you guys notice, I have like the same EVP voices that come in, so I think that's pretty interesting. Some of them seem like they're British or something. The one that told me to close my eyes, he has a sexy voice. Because I was falling asleep. But I was telling Tracy, there's a difference in the way that spirit communicates with the EVPs with me than I see that they communicate on other channels that do like EVPs and stuff, is that they talk personal stuff with me or reply to me personally, intelligently. It's really interesting, and they're very specific too. So I think it's kind of cool. Yeah. They mentioned such and such as name only like 5 times in different ways. So I thought maybe, I don't know if Ethan really knew Jack that well, so that was the only one I could think of other than Noah. But I really think it was Noah. It sounded like Noah. It sounded like because his laugh was before that, it sounded like. So, and Ethan wasn't very, it would make more sense for it to be Noah just because how much he comes in the EVPs and stuff. And in general, where Ethan doesn't really. And you and I understand that connection with Noah anyways. If it's the dude from Lucifer. What do you mean? Oh no, it's on the EVP. Just the way his voice sounded. You have to go back and listen to it. Sounds like a sexy spirit voice telling me to close my eyes. Well, I might have to do freaking TikTok tomorrow. I don't want to, man. Have to keep my lights on. See, I barely have any views on this one. My whole algorithm's screwed now. Rory, you don't look comfortable. Her head's against the wall like this. And Kai's underneath the blanket, of course. Yeah, I might have to do TikTok tomorrow. Well, hopefully Ashley reschedules because I gotta feed the animals tomorrow. Oh, what are you doing, bub? Well, you've already seen the readings, so oh, yeah, I don't know. It seemed confusing when I was listening back, but that's just me. Like whenever I reread them, my head gets weird. I don't know if it's like the ADHD, like I have a hard time reading or what. I don't know. Do not like he can hear me. He's deaf. He can't hear me. He likes to go down and jump the gates, and he's starting to irritate me. Like either into my room or into the cat room. And the cards I pulled too, Tracy, I pulled like family, foul play, poisoning, overdose. Just saying. So, because I pulled some off of my deck. What are you doing, bud? No, I've been living it. This case has made me spiral a lot. I don't like it anymore. Oh, that's interesting. I actually have I was actually looking at I think I have some notes for a couple of his victims um locations. I think they're still missing a location in the mountains. I always see the same place. But yeah. I know it's all the same. Like I try to see other stuff and I can't. And then I sit there and I'm like, but does this even make sense? Like I don't even know how this even makes sense. So and even when I made like I didn't even really make like the tip to FBI. I said this isn't really a tip. It's just something to consider. Like look at it this way. I know they don't listen, but it's the stupid astrology for this case. It's just wild. It's that whole Leo moon thing and the Aquarius stellium. Mabel, not you too. Come on, go get your brother out of there. Oh my gosh. I have to go get this dog out of my room. He drives me crazy. He does this like 50 times a night since I can't keep him in the yard because he jumps the fence too. Sorry, I had to pee while I was doing that. Why I got him out of there. I don't know why he did that. Well, I guess I should have went on TikTok tonight, huh? Fuck. Oh, you know what? I could put out Mora's, Tracy. I have that information. I need to finish with that. There's a lot there on Mora's. So I actually need to do that one. Every time I go to do that, every time I go to do Mora's case, something happens. I think Nancy's case happened when I was gonna do it. So I actually have her information. I have to go back. Yeah, there's a lot there. So that's combining that is what's gonna be a pain in the butt. You know what though? Like channeling him last night was different than before. He wasn't like loud or obnoxious or like, ego driven or anything. He was a little sarcastic, but just interesting. It was a different channeling. Oh, you're laying on the thing. Hold on, don't end the stream. Shoot. Yeah, and there was a lot of active killers, serial killers around at that time anyways. So they tend to follow each other. Actually, I have a video I was gonna make about that Tracy somewhere. I have a lot. I gotta go through my stuff because I have videos that I didn't get out that I have saved stuff for. Cases too, so. Yeah, that's why you see them all in the same areas. Like attracts like, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's why you see them all in the same, like, similar areas back then. Yeah. And it's not like I'm gonna get the names of everybody and all of that. Like, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. My eyes. Mm. Yeah, I think they actually the new Criminal Minds that they put out, like this the Spent Evolution, I think they used the Israel Keys idea because in that one it's a serial killer that buried kill kits everywhere, and so I think they used the idea of him for that. Do you remember, Tracy, if I did any cards or anything for Emily or an auto write? I can't remember. I know I had started to put all our stuff together and I never finished. I don't know why she just popped in my head. Can't remember if I did cards for her. For Emily Pike. I don't think. I know there was another one I was gonna do and I didn't do it. I did do an auto write. I didn't do any so I did do an auto write, but I didn't do any cards. I'm curious. Maybe I should do some cards on that one. That kind of popped in my head, so. No, I did auto writes, but not. I did auto writes, but not cards. So maybe I need to do cards on that one. Because that's the one that actually he came to me in a dream, and I slid her missing poster under the door, and he stood up with it, kind of wearing similar clothes that the guy would wear. It was kind of interesting. So, I did, but I didn't do cards on that. So I think I need to do cards on it. Yeah. Well, guys, I guess I should have went to TikTok tonight. I gotta feed my animals tomorrow. I'm telling you, this time off really screwed with everything. Really screwed with everything. And now I'm like way, way behind. I can't take time off like this. I literally could not get up, though. So. I wish I could do like a Rods live on TikTok where I have a bunch of people and then people pay to skip the line. I see a lot of people doing that. That would be like an easy one for me with my new rods. I don't ever have that many people. Yeah, now that I have like more cards, it would just be interesting to see if I could get extra with the cards. So. I think I had more I wanted to put out on her, and I never finished putting it together. What? This case is whack. What do you mean no one predicted Panda? Oh, the situation. I know. That and the heat and just how I just went down. I don't even think I went down from the grief as much as I just did just the heat and exhaustion from going and yeah. So now I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna feed everybody tomorrow. Okay, thanks. I hope Ashley reschedules. I canceled her schedule. I might just have to go early on TikTok tomorrow or something. Well, I'm just sitting here talking to myself, so if nobody else wants any questions or anything, then yeah, all the trips to Tucson for Nancy and all that, so I haven't been to TikTok in like 2 months. I don't even know if anybody will show up. Might have to do that tomorrow though. I've got some people. All right, I'm out of here then. I'll just have to go on early on TikTok tomorrow, I guess. That's what I'll try to do. So yep, the Tucson trips were they weren't as hot though. It got hot after that. It was just my house was like 86 every day and I just couldn't deal. So now it's cool. It's cooler now. It's like low 80s and the air conditioner is working good for this type of heat, but I'm hoping it will work when it gets hotter. So I can always tomorrow, Tuesday or Monday. What is today? Oh shit, tomorrow's Wednesday. Fudge sticks. Well, I have to borrow from that feed store. I can always do that. I gotta do something. I haven't been on there in like 2 months because I got annoyed with it. Like I was like, I didn't know what to post. I got annoyed. So I don't like to post readings on there because people just scroll and they're kind of a-holes. So, but it's already 8:30. I'm too tired tonight to do it tonight, so I'll have to do it tomorrow. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. I don't know where everybody went, but this is what happens when you miss 1 week, apparently.